Welcome to our explainer. Today, we're digging into how to organize a BIL conference. It's a really unique, participant-driven kind of event that's all about sharing ideas freely and openly. So, if you've ever thought about building a community around new and exciting knowledge, well, you're in the right place. I love this quote from the source material because it just perfectly captures the spirit of BIL. It's this passionate, community-driven alternative to your standard, stuffy conference. You can forget about those expensive tickets or exclusive guest lists. This is all about what happens when a bunch of curious people get together to learn directly from each other. And this slide really gets to the heart of it. Unlike most events where the schedule is locked down months ahead of time, BIL is built by its attendees for its attendees. The people who show up are the speakers, the audience, and even the organizers, all rolled into one. It's like a living, breathing event that's shaped by the people who are actually in the room. So, are you feeling inspired to start one? Good. Here's the roadmap for this explainer. We're going to follow the entire journey of an organizer, covering everything from that first little spark of an idea all the way to the lasting impact your conference can actually have. Okay, first up, the spark. Let's really get into how this whole thing started and, what exactly makes a conference an unconference. So this definition right here really nails the core philosophy. At a typical conference, you just sit and listen. But at an unconference like BIL, you actually participate. There's no rigid hierarchy. The agenda is often created by the attendees on the spot, which guarantees the topics are exactly what the community wants to talk about, right then and there. All right, before you even think about planning, there are a few foundational principles you absolutely have to follow. Now, these aren't meant to be restrictive. They're actually designed to protect that open, collaborative spirit that makes BIL so special in the first place. So every single BIL event, doesn't matter where it is in the world, follows three simple but really powerful guidelines. First, you've got the naming convention, BIL Location Year. This helps create a connected global network. Second, the event has to be free and open to all. This ensures it's accessible to literally everyone. And third, you have to share the content. That means the ideas and the inspiration can live on long after the event is over. This source material is super clear about this. Before you do anything else, you have to do your homework. Read through all the official guides to really get the spirit of BIL, and then make sure you coordinate with your National BIL Bureau. And look, this isn't about asking for permission. It's a collaborative thing, just to make sure every BIL event builds on the success of the others and keeps that same great vibe. Okay, you definitely can't do this alone. A great BIL conference is powered by a great team. So let's take a look at how to build that fellowship that's going to make your vision a reality. The guide actually recommends breaking your team up into these key departments. This way, you make sure every single aspect of the event is covered, from the big picture stuff like booking a venue, all the way down to the tiny details like coaching speakers and running social media. Trust me, every single role here is vital. And to keep everyone on the same page, your team absolutely needs to centralize all its information. The guides suggest using shared digital tools, like a group chat for quick updates and something like Google Drive for all your plans and budgets. That kind of transparency is really the key to great collaboration. All right, now for the main event, the blueprint. This is your step-by-step playbook for bringing your conference to life. This is where the vision really starts to become a reality. This sequence here gives you a really clear path from your initial idea to a fully planned event. It all starts with getting aligned with the global BIL community, then building your core team, and then you just move methodically through the rest. Planning, choosing a theme, and securing all the resources you're going to need. Speakers, a venue, and of course, funding. Your theme, it's your narrative. It's basically the heart of your whole conference. A great theme gives your event focus and a real sense of purpose. For example, BIL Tunisia used the theme Jerba, the island of hidden dreams, to connect with the local culture, to uncover its hidden beauty and history, and to show that dreaming is really the first step towards making change. When it comes to the talks, the guidelines are super direct and incredibly helpful. The best talks are all about sharing a journey, or offering a unique perspective, or empowering the audience. They show you something. They don't just tell you. The talks that really fall flat, well, they're usually the ones that are kind of vague, unresearched, or focus way more on the speaker than on the idea itself. And this one is a hard rule. 18 minutes. That's the absolute maximum. It's non-negotiable. And you might be wondering, why? Well, it ensures the event is dynamic and fast-paced, and that you can feature a huge variety of topics. It really forces speakers to be concise and impactful, which keeps the audience engaged from the very beginning to the very end. Now, to make sure you have high-quality talks, you don't just find speakers, you train them. This is such a crucial step. The organizing guide actually mandates a structured coaching process. It's all about helping passionate people share their ideas effectively, focusing on everything from their narrative structure and timing all the way to their presence on stage. Funding is really important, even for a free event. The sponsorship guide lays out these really clear, tiered packages. This approach makes it super easy for partners to see exactly how they can contribute, whether they're funding the entire event or maybe just providing the coffee, and what kind of visibility they'll get in return. Okay, so the planning is done, the team is in place. Now, how do you get the word out and get ready to share all this incredible content you're creating with the rest of the world? So our really key step here is to set up your official communication channels early on. And don't forget that validation step. It's so important to coordinate with the National Bureau to get your channel names approved before you hit publish. Then a simple hashtag and a central website can become the digital home for your whole community. Remember, one of the core principles is sharing knowledge with the world, and that means you have to prioritize high-quality recording. The guides are really specific here. Use good cameras and reliable audio, like a lav mic for every single speaker. The goal isn't just to document the day, it's to create awesome content that can inspire people everywhere. So, we've covered the what and the how. Let's finish up with the most important part, the why. What's the ultimate purpose of putting in all this work? And this is what it's all about, right? Organizing a BIL conference isn't just about running an event. It's about building a community. It's a platform for thinkers and doers and artists and hackers who are all united by this one passion: to share ideas, solve problems, and create positive change. So there you have it. That's the blueprint for organizing your very own BIL conference. The model is open, the community is super supportive, and all the tools are right here. So the only question left is, what brilliant idea are you going to share?